Nairobi is one of the most unique cities in the world. It's a fast-growing, traffic-packed metropolis with skyscrapers and highways, yet just a few kilometers away, you will find lions, giraffes, and rhinos roaming freely. That's because Nairobi is the only capital city in the world with a national park right on its doorstep. But that's just the beginning. Nairobi's green spaces, forests, and wildlife reserves have shaped its history, economy, and identity. In this video, I'm diving into the relationship between Nairobi and its natural surroundings, how colonial conservation policies shaped its landscape, how urban growth has impacted wildlife, and what's being done to protect Nairobi's incredible natural heritage. Before Nairobi became a city, it was a vast savanna with rolling grasslands, acacia trees, and abundant wildlife. The area was home to the Maasai, who used the land for grazing their cattle. The name Nairobi comes from a Maasai phrase meaning the place of cool waters, a reference to the rivers and wetlands that flow through the region. The area's high elevation, 1,795 meters above sea level, made it cooler and less prone to tropical diseases like malaria. This, along with its open plains, made it an ideal spot for British colonial settlers and their livestock. As the city grew, so did concerns about wildlife conservation. In 1946, the British established Nairobi National Park, the first national park in Kenya and the first in the world to be located next to a capital city. Covering 117 square kilometers, the park became a haven for lions, leopards, cheetahs and hyenas, endangered black rhinos, and over 400 bird species. The park's proximity to the city has always been a blessing and a challenge. While it attracts tourists and conservationists, urban expansion constantly threatens its survival. During the colonial era, the British established strict protection laws, but often at the expense of local communities. The British declared large tracts of land as game reserves, restricting hunting and grazing for indigenous people. They promoted big game hunting for European elites, leading to conflicts with local Maasai and Kyuku communities. By the 1950s, conservation efforts shifted toward creating national parks and banning hunting, setting the stage for Kenya's modern conservation policies. However, these policies also pushed communities out of their ancestral lands, creating tensions that still exist today. After independence in 1963, Kenya became a global leader in wildlife conservation. Ecotourism became a key industry, bringing in millions of dollars annually. Nairobi National Park remained a major attraction, but urbanization put pressure on its borders. More land was converted into highways, housing, and industrial zones, forcing wildlife into smaller areas. By the 2000s, parts of the park were fenced off, but challenges like poaching, habitat loss, and human-wildlife conflict intensified. Beyond the national park, Nairobi was once home to extensive forests and wetlands. Today, only a few remain. Karura Forest, a 1,000-hectare urban forest, saved from destruction in the 1990s. Ngong Forest, under threat from illegal logging and development. City Park and Arboretum, once part of Nairobi's green belt, now surrounded by urban sprawl. Over the years, urban expansion has eaten away at Nairobi's natural spaces. Construction of standard gauge railway cut through parts of Nairobi National Park despite protests. New roads and housing development have increased human-wildlife conflicts. Pollution from industries and waste dumpings has degraded river ecosystems within and around the city. Despite these threats, conservationists and the government are working on solutions. To balance urban growth and conservation, Nairobi has seen new initiatives including wildlife corridors, linking Nairobi National Park with other conservation areas, green spaces revival, restoration of Nairobi River and expansion of urban forests, and eco-friendly urban planning, promoting pedestrian zones, cycling lanes, and tree planting. Sustainable tourism and awareness in Nairobi includes Nairobi Safari Walk that educates locals and tourists about conservation, Giraffe Center and David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, protecting endangered like Rothschild's giraffe and orphaned elephants, and ecotourism boom, bringing revenue while encouraging sustainable practices. Nairobi is a city where skyscrapers meet savannas, where wildlife and urban life coexist in a delicate balance. From colonial conservation policies to today's environmental battles, the city's relationship with nature has been complex. The big question remains, can Nairobi continue to grow without losing its wild side? Will it protect its parks, forests, and rivers? Or will urbanization take over? Let's talk in the comments. How can Nairobi balance development and conservation? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more urban stories.